How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Carson here with the penultimate episode of Season 3 of the Originals. It's going to be really exciting to see where things will go for these next two episodes, which I do plan to record back-to-back. So, yeah. Now, just a little heads up. I'll probably repeat this in the next episode as well, just in case. But after this, I will probably not be reacting to the originals for a bit, just because I have to watch Season 8 of the Vampire Diaries first. But I do plan to get through that as quickly as possible, just because I don't want to, not watch the originals until the start of 2026, but also because there's a bunch of other stuff as well coming out. So that's why I'm saying I'm hoping to get through the Vampire Diaries Season 8 as quickly as possible, so we can cross those two boxes off the list. So yeah, but just throwing a heads up, because as we are approaching the end of the season, it's important to throw this notice out there, just in case people are wondering where Season 4 of the Originals. So yeah, I have to follow the order. So yeah, not just in terms of, I guess officially, but also, I've had a few comments saying I have to watch Season 8 first before moving on to Season 4 of the Originals. So yeah, but, still, it should be a pretty tantalizing, final two episodes. I do have a bit of a feeling where things are going to go, as I speculated in the last episode. We'll have to wait and see if that does pan out to be true, but it's going to be really, really interesting nonetheless. So with that said, it is episode 21 of Season 3 of the Originals. Let's go.
But be thankful that she ever was. And though she was taken far too soon, may her enduring light show us a way through this darkness.
Finally giving Kemi that funeral.
Even now, the words of Ecclesiasticus are ringing in my ears. They're saying, vengeance as a lion shall lie in wait for them.
Davina. Yeah. That's it, though. It's saying goodbye to both Kemi and Davina.
Oh, I'd never shared that story with anyone else. She was like a sister and a best friend.
Oh, Josh is breaking my heart. I know it was after they laid Davina to rest and all of that, but I think there is, I don't know, something very telling about the turnout with, sending Kemi on her final journey, and the turnout with mourning Davina and all of that. Like I said, I know that was afterwards, and with Kemi that was during, but I don't know, there is something very, especially with how shunned Davina was. Yeah. So, I don't know if that's worth noting.
Excuse me, don't I know you?
Kitty.
Sorry. You just look so familiar.
Oh.
I have one of those faces. Us, for our ends. Marcel's anger is justified. It's best I reach out to him before that anger hardens into something worse.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I just think it's a bit of a lost cause.
Condemned to an unknowable hell? And what's your excuse, sister? Were you so overcome with guilt at what you did that you couldn't bring yourself to indulge in whiskey and finger food?
Oh boy.
It is true. You can all rot in hell for all I care.
Wow.
I'm just sorry I won't be around to see it.
Where are you going?
None of your business.
Wow.
There is nothing for me here. Go.
It's a difficult choice at the end of the day, and now we have this rift.
Your family.
Do not lecture me about family, sister or not. Now, you may have spent your entire life searching for us, but I never for a second wanted you.
What a dick!
You've known me a long time. I can handle the answers to my own questions.
Shit.
If I get a feeling something's not right, I gotta do something. I got that feeling.
Yeah, well, the person responsible for what happened to Kemi has been dealt with. But that's going to be the kicker, though, for Kenny. He can't do anything to bring justice to Cammy. Because justice has already been dealt with.
Over you. So are you really gonna take down everyone? Do you think that's what Davina would have wanted?
Oh, really using that on Marcel. Oh, now we've got it. Now we've got it. World's secret confirmed. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck?
He was a threat. We responded in kind. Had Freya the power to kill Lucian and save
Could've been a
Davina,
threat
she
to
would
you.
have. Am I supposed to just nod and accept that? We
That's
share
it, though.
and
It's-
I just shrug it off.
Davina had to
difficult
die.
to
What a
accept.
shame. But there... Am I your ally?
He wants to be.
Because you sure as hell don't treat me like one.
You and I are bonded by blood. And
I think he discarded that last episode.
That is what family does.
Oh, okay.
That's fine then.
So I'm family. No. I don't see it.
Davina, I didn't mean to hurt you. I love you.
Ooh. That is ominous.
Once upon a time,
It's a
my
ball!
queen's wife, Eva, she tried to siphon the power of our ancestors. And she created this. It's called
shit.
un dépotage. Something about it.
We?
We're gonna put this in the right place, we're gonna set it off, and we're going to sever the ancestors' connection to the world of the living. Wipe the slate clean.
I kind of like the sound of
Long way to
that.
go to make a point.
No more manipulation
Surely you
from those
remember this
bastards,
place?
but I don't think that's gonna work.
I saw your full potential. And I knew you to be my son.
He's not buying it.
Remind me.
But when you thrived, I allowed my worst fears to take root. Instead of feeling pride at the man you'd become, I began to feel a sense of unease, of distrust. And I feared you would become my better.
Well, those fears
Never
can be
wanted to be better.
validated.
And by blood. And you, Marcel, will always be my family.
He's like, you keep bringing that word up. I don't think you'd understand what it means. Uh-oh.
Am I interrupting something?
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Because Klaus is none the wiser about this whole prophecy malarkey.
And the means through which they influence this world. I'm gonna go into their world with this.
Oh,
and I'm gonna
shit,
use every drop of
Vincent.
power and crack the foundation.
Cut off the signal.
Yes.
But you said you were going to go into their world?
Yeah,
Never
I'm
mind
worried.
that, Mel.
How are you going to get that thing into this spirit world?
Simple.
Channeling.
He's got to die.
Oh,
Who the hell is
boy.
that guy?
Who's this guy? I love that.
Serum have to change anything other than the simple fact that I would be your equal. Oh yeah, I figure you could never live with that.
You hand it over right now.
It's just like this
And I'll
inside
forgive
voice
this
about,
act of
oh, you're
defiance
proving
as
my
a moment
point.
of
Be the king, don't you? The thing about kings, though, eventually they all fall. Even you, Klaus.
Shit. You can't help but think, what if he inadvertently created this prophecy? Because that can happen. You may have seen something, worried for the worst, and in doing something to prevent said prophecy, you inadvertently create the prophecy. It's a tricky paradox, and it's where I see this going.
A damn thing.
I can't allow you the means to destroy my family.
Your family. Right. Thank you.
Klaus Marcel will betray
You're validating his point, Klaus.
I will betray you.
Kill, maim, torture, all in the name of family. Always and forever. I used to admire that vow.
Damn, that's a right
gave me
punch
back.
in the heart.
Always and forever is just an excuse to do whatever the hell you want.
It's a right rip on the head there. Oi.
It's time someone put an end to that.
Oh no.
Close to now.
There we go. 4.
You can't stop me, Klaus. I'm done being your friend. From this day forward, I am nothing less than your worst.
Wait, did he take it though? Oh shit, Elijah! Oh shit! We are really going above and beyond in terms of killing characters. But did he take it though?
What did you do?
Shit.
I could have talked him down.
You could have what? Leader of the Strix, entrusted with all of our secrets, and Niklaus, we betrayed him.
We couldn't let him live. Oh my god. But Marcel's still alive. Like, somehow. Surely.
Do you really believe that?
Oh shit. It's a never-ending...
Davina, I can't just walk out.
When this is over, the ancestors will be cut off. It'll be a new beginning for the witches.
And she wants
They'll
to
need
say
someone
goodbye
to
to
lead
Cole,
them.
Davina,
right?
I'm not gonna let
Vincent.
Forgive me.
What happened? Tell me.
It's so broken.
Please.
It's Marcel. Took his life.
Oh, Elijah.
Can you tell Josh not to be sad? Tell him that one really good friend is more than enough.
Oh, shit.
And that most people don't get that.
Oh.
And
You smiled. Something inside of me cracked wide open.
Damn.
I was dead for ages, Davina Claire. And only then did I feel alive again.
This does hit the heart. Shit. Cole. Someone give him a hug. Josh, give him a hug. Vincent, give him a hug. Let's go, Davina. That's a send-off for Davina. Beautiful. Because I felt like, because I even said that last episode that the way that she died was just tragic and haunting and sad.
People that you have threatened, tortured, killed, all the pain that you have put him through. He has always forgiven you. You have to forgive him.
He did what he did for his family. But at the same time, it's a rough subject with him killing Marcel.
You
but
sound like Camille.
Oof. What? She's giving the therapy talk.
Well, I take it your plan worked.
Yeah.
The boys.
Ancestors are cut off. We're free.
Good. Good.
Thank you, Vincent. Oh, man, for trusting me with the truth.
All right now.
Nice. There's a bit of closure there for Kitty. Of course. It is a bit of a difficult thing to overcome.
No, Marcel didn't take it. Because of me. No, if I hadn't convinced him to wait...
Stop.
Is that what you really think?
Wait.
You think that because Marcel wanted them to think that. So if the Michelsons think he's dead,
shit!
you're in for a hell of a surprise.
Yeah! Oh no! I was worried. Just because of the fact that I wasn't sure if he took it then and there on the spot. As soon as he was... But he was playing them like a damn fiddle. He was testing them, if anything. And they failed. He was testing to see what they would be like, and they failed. Because he already took the serum. He just needed to die. Well, I'd say they failed. They actually succeeded because they needed... he needed to die to trigger the transformation. But in a sense of where the Michelsons do stand in Marcel's path, he wanted to know who the Michelsons are to him. It's one final affirmation, if anything, in terms of, you know what, are you on my side or not? And yeah. To quote Anakin Skywalker, if you're not with me, then you're my enemy. I just had a bad feeling with this episode ending that Marcel would have already taken the serum. I don't know if he was planning on... because it would still be in a system anyways, even if things ended on a bit of a benevolent path. If things ended in terms of the discussion between Klaus and Marcel. If it ended on a, nice, heartfelt note. So I don't know if he would have, just let it dwell within his body or whatever. Or if he was going to kill himself and trigger the change. But I think it was more so testing what side the Michelsons are truly on. Are they good? Like, this was a true test on the Michelsons. And I wouldn't say that they failed. It was more so Elijah that... Because I felt like he was the one that kind of triggered things. Yeah. With the fact that things really aggravated with his presence. But again, it's this whole idea of self-fulfilling prophecies. People sometimes have this notion of seeing things that play out in the future, have the means to try and stop it, inadvertently causing it. It's a thing that happens quite often. So, yeah. But I just wonder, like... They didn't, have an inkling. They didn't consider the possibility that he would have already taken it. So, yeah. And the problem was, Elijah really pushed the narrative along in terms of, I guess, fueling what Marcel's going to do from now on. Not just in terms of course, triggering, the transformation, obviously, but he allowed his future visions to dictate where things were going to go. He acted on fear, on paranoia, because he saw... And yeah, it's easy to think that, well, they've turned out right so far, but that doesn't necessarily mean that, well, if they're happening, then they're definitely happening and all of that. You could try to deviate the course, and I don't think Elijah tried that, in my opinion, because of the fact that he agitated the wound. Again, when it came to... it wasn't exactly a heartfelt reunion or whatever between Klaus and Marcel. No one is saying that. But it went a lot better before Elijah showed up, is what I'm saying. And Elijah allowed his mindset to be dictated by what he saw in the future as if they're definitive. Which, with some of the visions that you saw... So... Yeah. See, I would have thought that there would be some kind of kerfuffle going on with his heart being ripped out and all of that, because but what does that mean now for Marcel? Because that was the cause to trigger the transformation, but he hasn't got a heart, so yeah. But that's it though. I mean, it's all a big kerfuffle with Elijah allowing his mindset to be dictated by future visions. Yeah, he did what he needed to do to save his family, which, is fair enough. But it's this whole thing of I guess inadvertently, not doing anything to kind of change the outcome of those future visions, if that makes sense. That's it, though. I'm not saying he deliberately, acted like he deliberately panicked or whatever. It's how the mind worked in terms of worrying and doing what's best for his family and doing what's best for his family's survival. It's just he forked up a little, so yeah. But yeah, I mean, I think that I think if anything, there is this whole idea of them two not realizing he might have already taken it. And you know, that kind of backfiring on them, because that's it though, that you got to consider all kinds of like, especially if you see that, well, for Elijah, I mean, Klaus didn't even know until Elijah did show up, but yeah, it was just tragic, really, the scenes between Klaus and Marcel. And he was trying. So, yeah. But I think the moment that Elijah did rip out his, yeah, that's definitely you know, dictated Marcel's mind. He was already on, he was already pissed off with them. He took the serum right at, like, as I expected when Vincent offered. I mean, we didn't see it play out, but I kind of felt like with where Marcel's mindset was at and how he kept getting screwed over time and again, he would have taken it. But there was of course, this whole situation where Marcel was not just fooling the Michelsons, but also fooling the viewers in the aspect of, hey, have I taken it? Or, oh, wait, I've already taken it. So, yeah. But yeah, I mean, that's it though. I feel like with Marcel's points, in regards to, yeah, like when it came to his discussion with Klaus. Again, I think with Klaus, he tried to talk things in an amicable sense, but I think with Marcel, he does have... It's just that things did escalate, of course, when Elijah did show up. That's my point. But I think Marcel does have a... yeah. Like, even when this whole talk about... when Elijah threw the affirmation about, oh, no, he might have had the serum to make him more than an original vampire. That was given the talk between Klaus and Marcel, and if, you know, Klaus sees him as family and equal and all of that, that was a real good test in terms of, like, oh, Marcel might have the serum and all of that makes him beyond. Like, if Klaus is acting paranoid, then he's just bullshitted his way to try and ease Marcel's suffering. Marcel, being an upgraded and original, should not dictate his mindset on if she should be worried or whatnot. Because if you're welcoming him with open arms, and if you're really accepting of him, you know, got nothing to worry about, really. So yeah. But yeah, it was just really, really, yeah, it was just really, really great stuff. But yeah, oof. I think with this episode as well, it also did confirm that, well, not that it needed to be confirmed, but Marcel was the vision of the upgraded original we saw very early on this season. So yeah. But yeah, Marcel making all the great points. So yeah. It's just it is just the situation that I think Klaus tried his best, but Marcel did come out on like he was firing on all cylinders in terms of validating his point, really. And yeah, like I did feel so bad for Elijah, like having to process what he did. Again, it's this whole situation of deep down doing what's best for his family, but yeah. So yeah. But Marcel was giving him a chance. He was testing them. So yeah. And I think it's undisputed that they just failed. And it's going to be very interesting to see how things, because I do now feel like my theories in the last episode is going to be validated in terms of the time skip, because like I said, I know that obviously I have to watch season 8 first, then season 4 of the originals, and obviously season 8 of the Vampire Diaries is a few years ahead of where we're at right now, so yeah. But yeah. It was a sticky situation, and they did fork up. So yeah. But it's going to be interesting to see how we are going to end, because those visions, like I think we saw one of Elijah suffering as well. Yeah, that does not look promising, but yeah, it was a really, really interesting episode to see how things played out, not just on, of course, on Marcel's side of things, but also what was happening ancestors-wise as well, because it seems like they are gone for good, maybe? I don't know. Although I do kind of hope so, because, yeah. With the fact that you might think it might be a little anticlimactic in terms of how they are dealt with, but I felt like that with Davina's death, to be fair. I felt like, well, I wouldn't say it was anticlimactic. I just felt like it was quite, I don't know, grim. It was quite traumatic and devastating. And, like, yeah, Davina has not been a saint. But to write out her character like that just seems a little, It's a little sad, isn't it? So the way that Davina went out in this episode, I preferred that. If that's the way, if that's the last we see of Davina, I will take that big time. Not just in terms of the way she was the one that held the bomb, and yeah, I will say that is a really convenient thing to bring in, like. Just like that, this bomb, right? I don't know, there's just something about this, it's this bomb to take out the ancestors and all of that, and it's like, why did we not use that before? Like, why, like, why has it come up now? So, yeah, but, I mean, with Davina, it was really, really badass. Like, if that is the way that we're gonna, if we're not gonna see Davina again, I'll take it. I'll happily take it, just because of the fact that, it was kind of badass, and it was so deserving in terms of her sticking it to the ancestors, and yeah, so yeah. But yeah, I did like that plot. It was great to see Kenny emerge and all of that. So yeah, because it has been a while, hasn't it? And he came in, he did come in clutch helping Vincent. So yeah, that farewell between Cole and Davina was nice. So yeah. But yeah, it was a really, really yeah. It was really, really great. I just yeah. I just really, really am excited to see what's going to happen next episode, but also, yeah, scared. What Marcel said was true. So, yeah, Marcel was coming, like, you that's it though. You could, and you do feel so bad for him as well. like, he always falls up short. And you kind of, for me at least, you kind of have this acknowledgement in the back of your head, like, you know what, there's a tragedy there in regards that Marcel his points are valid. So yeah, Elijah, yeah, he kind of forked things up a little bit, but I mean, when push came to shove, it's like that Klaus set things up in terms of for you know, Marcel to prove his point, really, in terms of what Klaus had to say, especially with that family talk, especially with him being his equal. And then when, you know, the cat was out the bag about his about the serum and all of that, it's like, okay, put your money where your mouth is, and yeah, let's see if you have no problems. Oh, you do have problems. What a surprise! What a surprise! So, yeah, it's gonna be very interesting, but I do see where this season is going, or this season is going to end, where season 4 is gonna begin. So, yeah, but self-fulfilling prophecies, am I right? What a pain. But I'm excited, and I'm going to watch the final episode in a bit. I just need to refill the good old coffee. And yeah, but until then, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!